Our team coverage continues right now. The worst of the storm is behind us, and now the cleanup begins. Eversource says it brought in thousands of crews from other states. Governor Ned Lamont saying the utility company was under pressure after what happened during last year's storm. Chief political reporter Susan Raff is live right now at the State Armory with more. Susan?
Kevin, Governor Lamont was here at the Armory today giving an update on the storm, and he made it very clear. He said that Eversource did a much better job this time around. And in case you may remember, Eversource was fined on how it handled last summer's storm, and state regulators say that may have helped.
I called Eversource right away because I figured quicker the better.
As soon as she heard a pop Sunday morning, Deb Sokolsky lost power. Her whole neighborhood in Waterford had no electricity. During last summer's storm, Isaias, she was without power for 3 weeks. This time around, Eversource says it brought in 4,000 crews from all over.
It was better to be, over-prepared than under-prepared. And I'd like to say a little credit where credit's due. Marissa and our team put some pressure on the utilities to make sure we get it right this time. I like to think we got it a lot better right.
Storm Henri knocked out power to about 30,000 customers, a fraction of the outages compared to last summer. 750,000 people lost power during the peak of Storm Isaias.
I want to recognize the 9,300 Eversource employees that turned out here for this storm. Last night, we housed 6,000 folks here in Connecticut. We've fed 10,000 folks today. We had meals. This morning, I had the pleasure of having breakfast with crews out of Mississippi and Ohio.
Eversource says we dodged a significant storm. The utility company also paid a hefty price for how it handled Isaias. State regulators slapped them with a $29 million fine. New legislation also gives regulators more tools for accountability and better performance.
We have not heard any of the widespread communications problems that were reported last year. So I think that's really a credit to the legislature and the governor for their leadership on this topic.
Connecticut has also declared a state of emergency because of this storm. In fact, FEMA has set up shop outside the Armory. They are here to assess some of the damage. As for Eversource, they tell us that most customers should have their power back sometime late tomorrow. But as for flooding, that could take much longer. We are live tonight in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.